I hadn't planned to do this today, and I don't know if I will do it, but let's just one step at a time and see where we go. Get rid of that and get rid of this side. Right, I think I need the screwdriver. So let me just get that, because there are 1 or 2 screws in the material that's on top now. Go put that on a bit of a firmer footing. Right, I gotta remember. Oh, there's one right in front of me. Keep them, they might come in handy for something else. You never know. Oh, that one has lost his head. How do I get them open is the question. I don't have my keys with me. Right, let's try a screw upside down. This ladder is wonderful, and I've only had it for a few hours. This plastic is very heavy. Very heavy indeed. Right, I bet there's a screw down this side. There you go, there's one there. There's always one little bugger hiding somewhere, isn't there? Oh, that's the screw I can't get out. Right, to watch now, I don't get covered in water. Oh, bit of strength now. 1, 2, 3. That worked. Right, let me get the Stanley knife. Now I would like a few days of sunshine, warm sunshine, to dry the roof out before I put the next bit on, but that's impossible. Just need to get on with it. Ah, that was a nail. No, it wasn't. It was a screw, but it had lost its head. And again, 1, 2, 3. Ah, no. That's the tough bugger, that one is. That is a full-on screw with a protected head. At some point in the next week or two, I want to go around the garden and do a stock check of what I've got. Because I've lost count a bit of what I've got and what I haven't got. Been down here quite a bit today. It's almost like spending the first full day down here. So what's that? February the 1st. Something to note for next year. Now I will have to get this out somehow. Otherwise the new roof may not fit on top. Right, if I can try and cut the protective button. It's one of these screws that have a bit of plastic on top to stop it from going rusty. So even though it's a rusty plot, we don't want our screws getting rusty. Because a rusty screw is no good to man or mouse. There we go. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to do the front side and then I'll come back to you in about 5 minutes. So this is what the shed is looking like. Smells a bit damp, but that's understandable, isn't it? So I've got this heater and my plan is I could buy a pack of 12, I think. So my plan is to put this on in here and just use up the 12 cans. And they last for a long time, so I think I might only need to use up about 4, to be honest. Put it on a slow heat, well, a medium heat, and just let it try and dry out a bit. In fact, there are the cans there in that box. And then we'll be back in here in no time, making cups of tea, maybe even a bit of soup on the boil, while we sit down and look at the glorious river. Oh, I think I've got some hiccups. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do with this or how I'm going to get rid of it. I could roll it up and just give it back to the guy next door. That's what I might do. But for the time being, I'll just put it over on the other side of the garden and deal with it on another day. Right. So this is the roof. Right, so this is the roof. I don't think I've ever put one of these up before. Certainly not a bitumen one. It doesn't half stink, I'll tell you that. These are all the screws. Oh, yes. Are they screws or nails? Oh, don't say they're nails. I don't like putting nails into things. Because then you can't shift things if it's nails. I prefer a screw. I'd certainly do prefer a screw. Right, let's have a look how we're doing anyway. I went for black. You could go for different colours. I thought, well, I'm not gonna see it again. So black will do. Might get a bit warm in the summer though, thinking about it. And they just about fit, and I wanted to know whether they can bend, because I have too much. Right. So is it a case of putting one on first and see how we go? Let's have a look. Is that the answer? No. A friend of mine just lost a chess. He said he would have been better off in the garden. Because I'm thinking, because I've seen them on some sheds where they turn down a bit like that. I think that is possible. But I don't want to put nails in though. Here they are. Can you see them? I wonder if I've got a big bag of screws somewhere. I wonder if I can use them instead. Right, I'm going to try and go and use the screws. Unfortunately, I just felt a little spot of rain. So the race feels that it's on now. So who knows, this might be a time-lapse video. Don't want too much leaning over the sides, because I don't want the wind to grab it again. Right, the top doesn't go on. So maybe that is because the screw is out a bit wider than it should be. Oh well, I'm going to carry on. Alright, that's good. That bit of plastic fitted on that one. Oh, I'm getting quite exhausted. Whew. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. That's how dedicated I am to the cause. This bit has got a bit of tar macadam down, so it's quite strong on the foot. Now, I wonder how far apart these should be. I'll put them 2 hands width. Da, 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 da. Some people love these raw footage type videos. I remember convincing Cruise in the Cut many years ago to do it, and he said no, nobody will watch them. And then he did it one year, and thousands of people tuned in of his narrowboat journey where he didn't say anything at all. Gives people a bit of escapism to put the narrowboat on in the background. I do it myself. You hear the chug chug of the engine. Right, so there's 6 going in to the side, which feels right. And then there's 1 on the end on each side to protect against the wind. Beautiful. First one done. If only I could click my fingers and make the rest. Shall we try it? 3, 2, 1. It only happens in the movies, doesn't it? Right. Now, do I need to know where the beams are? And when you put them on the screws on top, or the nails on top, you put them on the highest ridge, because if you put them on the lowest ridge, the water will get in. There you go, that'll do. I used to love going to my cousin's house when it was raining, and she used to have this on the kitchen roof, and it was really noisy in the rain, so much so that even in the living room it was very difficult to hear what everybody was saying. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 feels too far apart to me. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, every 4. I've got the screws. You do have to be careful with this material. It is quite soft to break. And you have to have confidence, because once you start screwing, like that one has just slightly gone off this main beam of wood. But I can't take it out and put it back in again, otherwise I'm creating a hole. So you've just got to commit. 1, 2, 3, 4. going to try and learn for the next one. It's a nice relaxing task of a day. There you go, that one went exactly where I wanted it to go. Now, because this is going to be folded onto the next one, it's going to overlap itself. I'm going to put an extra one here to keep it from not curling up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per panel. Now, somehow I need to stretch to the one in the middle. Especially on the joins, because we don't want the wind. Now, thinking about it now, I should have started on the left, because the wind comes this way, and then at least all the joins would have been in the opposite direction to the wind, but I'm not going to change now. It's a lesson that I've learnt. Every day a school day, isn't that what they say? Whoever they are. They're very busy, these people. Who are they? Oh, I don't particularly want to put my weight on the entire roof, despite the fact that I've lost a bit. Like I always like to say, lose a bit, lose it often. This is why I got the really long ladder, so I could stretch. Right, I need some more plastic bits. Oh, is this entertaining enough for you? It shows the reality of it. Certainly shows that. Now what I'm doing is, I don't know if this is right, the ones I'm putting up here, I'm putting on the beams that don't have screws down there. So alternating it. It feels right. Right. Certainly gives a workout. Even if it does start to rain, one is better than nothing. Right, rather than stretch this time, I'm going to move the ladder. It's a sensible thing to do. Oh, are you still there? Oh, a bit of soft ground there. That's better. Beautiful. I was just thinking about having a break. Oh, I'm slowing down now. The bones are saying they need food. Oh, be careful, back boy. Now, I do know that at this point you have to start overlapping, and I'll tell you for why. It's because if you put them straight on the edge, the water will still get through. So I think you go over 2 humps, and that's the way you do it. And I got more than enough on that side to complete the task. This is how we do it. Measure it with the old thumb rule. Actually feels like it's getting a bit dark now. No idea what the time is. Beautiful. No idea. I might even go a bit dirty tonight and treat myself to a chicken burger. Well, it's chicken and it's got salad with it, so it's half healthy. Yes, I might do that. Give myself a treat. Beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the old thumb test. Right, just going to put that one on an angle. There you go, just to be sure that it's pierced the wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the time? Oh, it's 4:30. So it is actually getting dark. And before I go, I need to at least secure the top end, even if I don't put the last one on. Although the weather says it's going to be like it is today until Tuesday, and then the sun is coming out. But I don't want to risk it. Not even for a biscuit. Ah, bugger. Now, as the screw just flew off, it pierced this, but it's pierced it on the second ridge, which is where I've overlapped. And I think, let's be sure to be sure, I think this is way too big. So it will, yes. Will that fit? Right, it might be exposed, that hole. Rightio, okay. What I could do is I could get a bit of tar paper, maybe melt it down and just pop it into the hole. Or, no, what I'll do is I'll put another screw in. And then the sealant from this will save it. But that is a lesson. Don't let your drill fly off. Let's take a picture. Send it to a pal. He loves a good roof, does he? Does. Right, what's going on here then? I think I might be so spot on, I'm actually touching the screw below. There you go. I thought I heard, oh, there's a black and white cat, which I've never seen before, hiding just behind the summer house. Having a right good sniff ears. Right, I'm going to do that top piece up there, fix it into place, and then I'm going to go home. So I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now. Doesn't it? I think so anyway. Well, the shed roof is complete. The archway and the gate is complete. Now the next things are to put the felt back onto the summer house, or put some of this on, to lay the path down, or build the greenhouse. So I think the most important things next are either, well, they're on a par with each other. Sorting out the roof of the shed and building the greenhouse. The path can wait. The greenhouse is actually quite important because I need to start sowing seeds. But as you can see, it's getting dark now. I always think there's a lot more satisfaction when you've completed a task on a day where you hadn't planned to do it at all. So therefore, I'm going to give myself a treat. And I think on the way home, I'm going to pop in and have a chicken burger. Chicken's healthy, isn't it? And there's a bit of salad there, so where could I go wrong? Thanks for joining me anyway, and I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now.